ready? Test.
Check, check, 1, 2.
Hey, there it is. Yo, yo. Check, right there.
And we welcome you to the NCS Division I Championship, a three-pointer hit by Lexi Campbell, her second three of the ball game. Correction there. Might have been Aaron Asher. We apologize for the technical difficulties here. Glad you're joining us. 12-8, Heritage leading over Monte Vista here in the first quarter. 1:56 remaining here to play. Monte Vista inbounding. Rigo able to reel it in as she dishes over. And Daly working with the ball almost stolen away. Now back in the hands of Rigo. They swing it around. Corner and kick it up top. 6 on the shot clock here for Rigo. And the pass intercepted coming back the other way. And finishing is Sydney Berry. And timeout taken by Monte Vista with 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. 14-8. Your score here, Heritage on top.
Yeah, after a slow slot for Heritage, they were down 8-3 at the first time out. They've come roaring back, 11 points in a row. And I think the main key is Sabrina Engelstad is finally getting comfortable at both ends of the court, especially on the defensive side. She owns that lane right now, and Monte Vista no chance but to send the ball around the perimeter and attempt those shots from distance.
Yeah, we saw Engelstad missing her first shot, spinning inside and couldn't get it to go, but starting to establish herself inside. Monte Vista coming out the timeout. Both teams have used one timeout here. Again, 1:32 left to play here in the first quarter. 14-8, Heritage leading.
Both Angela Rigo for Monte Vista and Lexi Campbell have both hit 2 3-point shots here in the early going.
And it's Rigo with the ball working over towards the right side. There he goes, cross court to Daly. Pass to Rigo's a dangerous one. She reels it in now, goes for the corner. Cross court again, another dangerous pass that Daly's able to reel in before working inside. And pass thrown out of bounds. And they're going to say last touch by Monte Vista.
And on the last couple of possessions, Monte Vista have had no choice but to attempt those dangerous cross-court passes. They got their pockets picked on the last possession, and it almost happened there as well. You can see Casper that time was definitely feeling the pressure, kind of needlessly gave that away. And now Heritage will inbound the ball, leading this game by 6.
As Rachel Togle checked in the ball game, replacing Amanda Daly. And Heritage with the lead in the ball. Giving up top. Here's Ramirez with the long jumper, and she airballs to the left side of the rim. Ball goes back to Monte Vista. And Daly quickly back in the ball game here. Under a minute left to play here in the first quarter. Rigo with it, giving up top. That ball in the corner. And working up top again, they swing to Rigo. Jensen with it before passing off. Shot is no good by Lily Wissinger, and out of bounds it goes. So a little bit of trouble establishing the rhythm there for Monte Vista. Good defensive presence for Heritage here in this first period.
Yeah, bright start for Monte Vista. A combination of Jensen, Burrows, and Casper all at in the forecourt, getting the ball off the glass, but since Engelstad's established itself inside the paint, they've really struggled.
As they bring it up court again. Asher with it up top. Now Berry. They move around. Engelstad with it. Taking it Campbell. Campbell giving back over to Berry, driving inside. A layup, no good as Berry got knocked to the floor. And Monte Vista coming back with a rebound. Rigo. Swing over to the corner. Dilworth with the jumper. Dilworth, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds by Heritage.
Monte Vista, I don't think have had a bucket in the last 5.5 minutes. Really, sorry, Joe. Really struggling though with even there with the open shot.
And 3 seconds left in the first quarter. Try to get this one off. They quickly give it over. Wissinger with a jumper and gets it to go at the buzzer. So your score, 14-10 to end the first quarter. And Wissinger maybe got a little bit of rhythm going for her team there.
Well, it certainly shakes off the cobwebs a little bit. But that's what they needed. Like we said, they hadn't had a bucket for probably about 5.5 minutes there after, as we said, a good start to this game. Let's hope they can continue that momentum now, as they only trail by 4 here as we start the second quarter of play.
And tough start, as we mentioned, for Monte Vista. Heritage really seeming to have it going inside and outside so far. The threes and the inside presence by Engelstad so far. And we see a lot of penetration by Barry. Not so many baskets so far from her, but she has definitely made herself known on the inside.
Yeah, she's looked good driving into the lane here tonight. She had 10 points in that big victory over Berkeley. And one thing we didn't mention at the top of the broadcast is Berkeley is it's almost like the De La Salle, if you like, of ladies basketball. I mean, they've been in regional state championships for the best part of 2 decades. So the fact that Heritage were able to take them out, and in such convincing fashion, is a real sign of how good this team can be.
And really playing well under head coach Dan Swan, as we mentioned in the top of the broadcast. Don't know if you caught that part of it, but 16 straight wins for this Heritage team coming into tonight, and a lot of them by double digits. Some of them some absolute throttlings of other teams. So a very scary number one, but Monte Vista has not been a slouch either thus far this season.
One thing to note, you always notice about when the teams come out on the court, the body language. When Heritage were lining up for the national anthem, they all had smiles on their faces. I think that says a lot about the way that they play and also the way that Coach Swan has coached them throughout the year.
So let's get ready to start the second quarter here as Burrows to inbound it to Rigo. And away we go. Rigo working on the point. They move the ball around. It's in the corner now. And Jensen passing off to Hissinger, and they swing it around. Another pass tipped away by Barry, knocked out of bounds. I'll say last touch by the Monte Vista Mustangs.
She's got an eagle eye on every pass that Monte Vista send around the perimeter at the moment.
So Lexi Campbell to inbound here, and Heritage is trying to extend their 14-10 lead with 7:43 left to play in the second quarter. Campbell giving it back to Asher for inside Engelstad, and the pass stolen away by Rigo. She forces back the other way, 2-on-3 as she slows it down. Now Rigo working hard against Campbell for dishing over. It's Burrows with it. Hasn't had the rhythm yet thus far tonight as she gives it to the left baseline. They go cross court. Wide open three on the way for Rigo. No good. And rebound Engelstad. Now it's Barry crossing the half-court line. They move it around. It's in the hands of Campbell. For Engelstad swings to Barry, working towards baseline. It's closed off. She'll still try the shot. No good. Air ball caught by Engelstad. Up and one as she finishes.
Yeah, she liked that. Engelstad, tough rebound on the glass, gets it to go, and one.
As we mentioned before, Engelstad playing on her future home floor as she is committed to come to St. Mary's after this season is over, after her high school career is over, I should say. Chance for the three-point play here and extend it to a 7-point lead with 7 minutes remaining here in the second quarter.
Double-doubles against Berkeley, 11 points, 15 boards, and on the 13th of December, 13 points, 11 boards against the Mustangs.
And a fight for the rebound underneath, and a jump ball upcoming here. Possession arrow is going to stay with Heritage. As Togle subbing in the ballgame, replacing Amanda Daly for Monte Vista. Asher with the inbounds. Now it's Campbell wanting a three. No good. Ball tipped around, and it's Monte Vista ending up with the rebound as Wissinger able to pull it in. Another dangerous pass for Monte Vista, tipped out of bounds. Wissinger went up in the air and had to knocked away by Heritage Jen Asher. It remains Monte Vista ball.
Jensen just able to get a finger on that previous rebound there to give the ball to Monte Vista, but Engelstad has owned that part of the offensive glass for most of this first half so far.
Amanda Daly checked back in the ballgame, replacing Rachel Togle. Again, Heritage trying to cut off the passing lanes. Cross-court pass, and it's in the hands of Wissinger before dishing off to the corner for Jensen. He goes cross-court again. Jumper, no good. And I'll fight for a rebound. We have a loose ball foul.
Dilworth struggling a little bit for Monte Vista tonight. She's missed all 3 of the field goal attempts so far.
So Dilworth picks up her first personal foul. Second team foul here for Monte Vista, trailing by 6 with 6:26 remaining here in the second quarter. As Asher bringing up court and giving to Ramirez. Now Barry in the corner dishing on the baseline. Campbell giving back to Barry, tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Rigo to remain Heritage ball. Now Asher with it over on the left wing. Using the crossover to create space. Jumper on the way, rims out, no good. And Monte Vista is Wissager with another rebound coming back the other way. Rigo with it up top, dishing inside. They move it around again. Now it's Wissinger, head fake, setting her feet for a 3 from the right side. No good. Rebound taken by Barry. Quickly she comes up court. 2-on-2. She's going to try to take it herself. No good, but she's fouled. And free throws upcoming here.
Much better ball movement that time for Monte Vista. But boy, Sydney Barry can't half move down the court. Maybe even just a little bit too quick there as her attempt in the lane goes right off the underside of the backboard.
Rigo just picked up her first personal foul in the play. We see Barry at the line. Junior shooting guard set. And rims out her first attempt. Sydney Barry set for her second attempt. And misses both. So it remains 16-10 with 5:40 remaining here in the second quarter. As Rigo controlling and bringing up court. Daly dishing over the corner to Wissinger. And Daly again with it before giving to Rigo. Again contested by Barry. Now they swing back to Daly.
To hurry here, 7 on the shot clock.
Pass going inside. They got to kick it back out. Daly has it. Quick catch and shoot jumper on the way. It's good. Amanda Daly, her first three-pointer of the ball game. It's a 3-point ball game now with 5:01 left to play here in the second quarter. Barry quickly driving. Right-hand runner, no good. And Monte Vista foot pushing back the other way. Jensen giving back up top to Rigo, and she'll reset. Rigo looking into the zone defense there. And a high pass tipped. It's reeled in by Jensen. Jensen working inside. Now going to put a one-hander runner. She's fouled, and shot doesn't go. Engelstad just picked up her first personal foul, and it was a hard one.
It was indeed. Trying to slap the ball away there, Engelstad, and Jensen will step to the line for 2.
You know, sometimes that also just sends a message. You know, you'll take the foul to kind of let the players know they're not going to have an easy time in the paint.
Sure.
As first shot is missed by Jensen. And Jensen able to connect on her second attempt. So Dilworth subs in for Jensen. 16-14 your score with 4:26 remaining in the second quarter. Asher swinging in the corner for Campbell, wants a 3, no good, and ball is rebounded by Monte Vista. Ends up in the hands of Rigo, and a chance to tie or take the lead for Monte Vista on this possession. High pass reeled in, driving Jensen, has it stripped, and coming back the other way is Heritage. Campbell slowing down before giving an Engelstad up top. Now Asher. Dish inside Engelstad, trying to work inside, and she took an extra step before she made her move. You see Amanda Daly checking the ball game, replacing Rachel Togway.
Monte Vista certainly shored up the defense here over the last, say, 3.5, 4 minutes of this game. What I like is they're going back to what was successful in the opening minutes of this game, hustling to the glass, making sure they get there before the Patriots.
And Monte Vista really tooling around with trying to find the right lineup there. As you see a lot of substitutions back and forth. They work inside. It's Dilworth backing off and kicking in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. No good. An air ball is taken by Ali Ramirez. And dished off to Asher. Quick lead pass up to Campbell. Inside for Engelstad. Layup on the way. She drew the foul but couldn't get it to go. Great body positioning by Engelstad as she set herself up for the contact.
That would have been nice, a nice spin and finish there from Engelstad. Just a little bit too strong. She'll step to the line here for two.
And Jasmine Dilworth picked up her second personal foul here. 3:25 remains here in the second quarter. Engelstad set from the line. Misses her second attempt of the evening. Engelstad missed a free throw earlier on a three-point play. And Engelstad able to connect on the second one. 5 points so far for Sabrina Engelstad with 3:23 remaining here in the second quarter. Daly quickly passing up. They move it over. Wissinger now has it again up top. Rigo dishing in the corner, and Daly had to strip from behind by Asher. Great Heritage defense so far in this ballgame.
Absolutely. Asher is all over the place at the moment for the Patriots.
Engelstad tripped up, but she's able to kick it out to Campbell. Now they go cross court, dangerous pass. Barry, high leap, and she's able to save it along the sideline. Now Campbell driving baseline. Runner underneath, she's fouled. Shot does not go, and free throws upcoming.
Excellent drive along the baseline from Campbell. We've been seeing her prowess from the perimeter tonight, but a nice drive along the baseline there. She's unlucky not to get the bucket.
As Jen Casper picked up her second personal foul, and Campbell able to connect on the free throw.
She leads all scorers with 7 points.
Next free throw attempt is up, rims out, no good. And a loose ball foul called. And I believe they're going to call on Ali Ramirez. And indeed they do. Second team foul there for Heritage, so Monte Vista trailing by 4 with 2:46 remaining here in the second quarter. Rigo bringing it up. Swing in the corner to Wissinger. Wissinger back up top to Byatt. Wissinger, bad pass underneath, was behind. The streaking Jensen locked out of bounds, last touch by Heritage.
An extremely tight needle to thread there, trying to bounce that pass between Ramirez and Engelstad. But Monte Vista will retain possession here from the near side. This is an example of how difficult Monte Vista found trying to get the ball into the paint here tonight.
The referees adjust. The shot clock had been reset. They knock it back from 30 seconds back down to 8 seconds. So that's all Monte Vista will have to work with here. 2:22 remaining here in the second quarter in a 4-point deficit as the inbounds goes to Rigo. They move it around. It's high and overthrown over the head of Daly. Madison Burrows was trying to connect with Amanda Daly there. And Burrows going to sit down as Rachel Togle subs in.
The mixing and matching of Monte Vista personnel continues unabated here. Hard to keep track of all the different lineups they've had out here on the court this evening.
It's Campbell working with for Heritage. Ramirez swinging over to Asher. She's going to go cross court. Bad pass intercepted. Coming back the other way, it's Wissinger. She's going to slow it down and reset. And a slow pass on the give and go. Wissinger working on the baseline. Puts up a contested shot. She's fouled. And 2 free throws upcoming here.
Wissinger providing the spark that Monte Vista need here at the moment. Manspires and drive along the baseline there. Rewarded with her effort with 2-3 shots.
And missing the first one is Wissinger. Second free throw is good. 5 points for Wissinger so far. 3-point deficit for Monte Vista with 1:55 remaining here in the second quarter. Barry with it on right wing. Cross-court pass picked off. Coming back the other way is Togley, going to slow it down. As Monte Vista gets set, Togley under pressure. And Barry able to pick up the loose ball, driving the other way. Nice move underneath, and the great finish by Sydney Barry.
Well, that's the way you capitalize off some sloppy passing there from Monte Vista. And Barry, the thorn in their side tonight, looking to do it again here.
Yeah, Heritage ratcheting up the full-court pressure. Monte Vista able to get out of it. They swing it around. Wissinger with the jumper from the left side. No good. Rebound taken by Asher. Kicks over to Campbell. Campbell wants a three. Gets it, nothing but net.
Brilliant from Campbell. Third three-point shot of the day. Without Engelstad on the court now, Heritage have ratcheted up the pace, as you said.
And Campbell, the first double-digit scorer of the evening. She has 10. As Monte Vista trying to cut this 23-15 deficit. They dish baseline, working it down and going to be waved off and called for a travel as Jen Casper took too many steps along that baseline. Good call from the official. There was a bit of contact, but she shuffled her feet before that happened, at least from my point of view. 43 seconds remaining here in the first half. And Heritage looking like they might set up and take a little bit of time off the clock here. Campbell dishing inside to Ramirez, and the double team's able to break up the pass. Togley across half-court line. Gives it to Rigo. Kicking in the corner. Wissinger looking, driving. 6 seconds remaining. And ball tipped out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Heritage. So 13.5 seconds remain. Shot clock is off. So Monte Vista certainly can try to get the last points here of the first half.
Keep an eye on Wissinger here. She's only got the bucket at the end of the first quarter.
So they move it around. 4 seconds. Here's Wissinger for three. Gets it to go. And that's how the first half will end. 8 points for Wissinger makes it 23-18. Heritage leading in the first half. We got plenty more action for you here in the NCS Division I Championship. We're going to take a short break, and when we return, we'll have some halftime thoughts for you in the second half of this ballgame.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
one match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot. And back here at halftime, your score 23-18. Heritage is leading over Monte Vista here on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports. Joe Lawhith alongside Stephen Davies, and we have seen a very good swing there in the first half there as we saw Heritage able to bounce back from an early deficit, Stephen.
Yeah, we did. They were down 8-3 at one point, and Monte Vista really had things going at both ends of the court, claiming the ball off the glass, but then Engelstad settled into the game. Sydney Barry started making things difficult for Monte Vista, who admittedly have had no choice really but to send the ball around the perimeter, and that's where Heritage has been able to capitalize. But a big 11-0 run in the first quarter has set them up for this 5-point lead that they currently enjoy.
And you see that leading all scorers is Lexi Campbell. She has 10 points, the only double-digit score on the evening thus far, and really you see Madison Burrows has not had a point so far in this ballgame. She's really a crucial supporting role for this Monte Vista team, and you definitely want to see her start to get her average points. She's usually averaging 7 points a game and get herself more involved in this ballgame.
Absolutely. She had 4 field goals, 9 total points against Amador Valley in the win back on the 27th of February. So, as you say, definitely want to get her involved. It's just as well that Wissinger has been playing as well as she has, especially with those 2 crucial buckets at the end of the first 2 quarters.
And as we get started, Monte Vista with the ball, moving it around as Jansen has it tipped away. Barry just playing vicious defense in the first half continues as Dilworth able to drive it down the baseline and finish with a right-handed layup.
And it might be the first time they've got points in the paint tonight, but a tremendous dish there from Wissinger to find the player inside. That's the way Monte Vista want to start this half.
Here's Ali Ramirez, jumper from the elbow, no good. Ball tipped around and Monte Vista able to reel it in as Dilworth dishing off to Rigo. Has Rigo bringing up court. Swinging over, here's a jumper, and it's no good for Wissinger. And Barry able to fight for the rebound, now quickly driving down court. Has to be Wissinger, puts up the shot, she's fouled, and it doesn't go.
She has to be the quickest player that we've seen on the court here tonight, and she used the speed to ruthless effect there. It was unlucky not to get that bucket to drop.
So Lee Wissinger picks up the first personal foul on her evening, first team foul of the second half for Monte Vista. Barry misses a free throw. Sydney Barry now 0 for 4 from the line. Or excuse me, 0 for 3, I should say, going for her 4th attempt here. Trying to make it a 4-point lead with 7:15 left to play in the third quarter. And Barry connects. 5 points for Barry. 7:12 remaining here. Daly with it on the right wing. Dishing over to Rigo. Daly again with it. Rigo now driving back up top. Daly again. 9 on the shot clock now for Monte Vista. Kick in the corner to Jansen, trying to find a hole in the defense, poked away from behind. Barry with the steal, 2-on-1. Here comes Barry, and she is going to be fouled as she goes up. Shot doesn't go. Monte Vista crowd doesn't like it. So now Barry back at the line.
A terrible twosome of Aaron Asher and Sydney Barry, as we've said, are causing the Mustangs fits, and they're everywhere at the moment on the defensive half of the court.
Speaking of fits, Sydney Barry just missed her 4th free throw. Now 1 of 5. Make that 1 of 6. Ball tipped around. It's finally controlled by Wissinger. Slowing, she gives it up to Jensen. Wissinger was going to try to give towards a pass. Barry had tipped it away, and Wissinger wisely kept her hands off of it. 6:35 remaining here in the third quarter. Wissinger with it, or excuse me, Jensen giving over to Daly. Now it's Rigo with it, driving inside, tries to throw it over to the left baseline, has it picked off by Engelstad. And it's Heritage coming back the other way. Campbell dishing to Ramirez. Spin move on the baseline. High off the backboard with a shot, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds by Engelstad.
Sarah Jensen really given the unenviable task of having to deal with Engelstad at both ends of the court. She's had some success tonight off the glass, but Engelstad, I think, clearly is winning that battle at the moment.
Still a 4-point deficit for Monte Vista with 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Here's a three on the way, and it's no good for Daly. Ball tipped around. And finally, it's controlled by Monte Vista before it's picked off by Riga, who's able to finish with a two-pointer. And quickly, very quickly, Ron Hirschman ran over to get the timeout in.
A rare mental mistake there from Engelstad. I'm not sure that she realized Rigo was lurking on the baseline there, but got to take those free shots when you get them. And Rigo puts it in off the glass.
And cutting it to a 2-point deficit with 5:47 remaining here in the third quarter. Monte Vista has 3 timeouts remaining.
I like this timeout call here because it's certainly not out of this game by any means. I mean, a two-point margin here between the two teams. And they're doing what needs to be done here on defense to keep them in this game.
Yeah, Monte Vista certainly has kept it within reaching distance. Every time Heritage has pulled away, Monte Vista has started to scratch and claw their way back. Now Heritage with a 2-point advantage in the ball here. As Asher to slowly walk it up court. Kicking over to Barry. Barry driving towards the paint and loses it for the moment. Players diving for it, and it is reeled in by Monte Vista. Great play by Jen Casper to reel that in. Now it's Rigo working her way up court. 5:27 remains in the third quarter. Jensen with it going cross court to Wissinger. Wissinger with a player in her face as she dishes off. Jumper is on the way off the front iron. No good for Casper. And rebound taken by Engelstad. Asher lead pass to Campbell in the corner. And resets over to Asher. Ramirez has it, looking into the post for Engelstad. Kicking back up top. They move it around. Asher for the three from the left side. No good. And rebound taken by Monte Vista. Rigo driving. She kicks over. Jensen. Back to Rigo. Puts up a three. Can't go. And the ball is going to be out of bounds. Good box out by Asher. It'll be Heritage ball.
Rigo might have done well to look to her right then because Wissinger was in all kinds of space. And she certainly made the clutch shots when she's needed to for the Mustangs tonight.
Still a 2-point game. Under 4:30 left to play here in the third quarter. Ramirez with it up top. Now it's Engelstad. Driving in towards the paint. Head fakes, goes up and drew the foul against Dilworth. Really another heady play by Engelstad to draw the foul. And 3 fouls for Dilworth. Puts Engelstad at the line. 1 of 3 thus far this evening. And misses off the back iron. And Dilworth was set down as Amanda Daly checks in the ball game. And Engelstad misses again. Monte Vista fighting for it and able to get it as Rigo with a lead pass dangerously thrown up court. But Daly able to reel it in. They swing it around. Wissinger a three from the left side and hits short. And taken away by Asher.
Yeah, it was deflected off the hand of Ramirez there.
They lead in the corner. Lexi Campbell wants a three. No good. Rebound taken by Jensen. And now back the other way. Come the Monte Vista Mustangs. Driving as Rigo, kicking towards the corner. Three-pointer on the way for Daly. Gets it to go. And Monte Vista has reclaimed the lead for the first time since the first quarter.
All credit to Rigo there. Saw that Daly was wide open on the right wing. And that's a nice three-point shot.
Now it's Engelstad working in the post. Puts up the shot from the right side. No good. Rebound, and no, they're going to whistle it off and say a foul on Engelstad. Might have gone over the back there, a little bit extra contact. Third foul on So it'll be interesting now to see if the foul situation comes into play for Engelstad with 3:20 remaining here in the third quarter. Rigo worth kicking up top. Here's Daly with the three-pointer from the top. No good. A little bit of a heat check there for Daly. Asher bringing it quickly up court. Driving through the Monte Vista defense. Layup no good. Rebound taken by Jensen, and she's fouled from behind by Asher. Suddenly you start to feel a bit of a shift as maybe starting to lean Monte Vista's way just a little bit.
Heritage have had opportunities to put distance between themselves and the Mustangs here tonight, but Monte Vista are finding ways to get it done at the moment. And you saw right this, Jensen beating Engelstad to the ball, getting the rebound, and setting up this possession.
Rigo dishing and a bit of a collision with Casper. Again, she gets hit and goes to the floor. Rigo with it over to Daly, stripped from behind by Asher. And back the other way come the Patriots.
Such quick hands there from Aaron Asher.
She has been a force around the perimeter all evening. Her and Sydney Berry have really caused havoc for the 1 and 2 guards of Monte Vista. Ramirez dishing to Engelstad, tipped away from behind. Great defensive play. Rigo bringing it back, dishing over to Daly, working down. She's fouled on the way up. Shot won't go, but free throws upcoming.
What's quickly becoming a titanic struggle here between Jensen and Engelstad. Once again, Jensen picks the pocket, is able to set up the possession.
And timeout taken here. Asher just picked up her first personal foul as Heritage took the timeout here, trailing by 1 with 2:24 remaining here in the third quarter. So we said it just a moment ago. It seemed like Heritage was pushing, especially coming back from that 11-0 deficit. And all of a sudden, you just see Monte Vista find their rhythm and take that 1-point lead here in the third quarter.
Well, all those substitutions they made back in the first half has kept this entire team fresh. I mean, we haven't really seen Burrows out here on the court in the last few minutes. You figure at some point she's going to come back in and have a role in this game. And at some point she has to get hot and make some shots here in this game.
Yeah, I certainly think that there's an opportunity they'll see if she can get some shots going and try to provide the spark maybe in the fourth quarter. Or maybe coming out of this timeout.
But really, for Heritage, it's just as well that Ash and Barry are causing so much havoc, as you mentioned, because they've gone a bit one-dimensional here for the moment. And if it wasn't for their aggressive play, I'm not sure where they'd be right now.
Yeah, certainly has been a great defensive presence from those two guards. So we'll see Daly in her first trip to the free throw line of the evening. First shot connected by Daly. And Daly makes it a 3-point lead there.
How about that? A lot of pressure on those free throws there, and she makes both of them go with style.
27-24, Monte Vista leading with 2:20 remaining here in the third quarter. As Asher bringing it up court. It's Ramirez with it now before giving back to Asher. Aaron Asher swinging over to Barry. Asher now working, following the Ramirez screen, and they're going to call a foul on Ramirez for the screen. Be her second personal foul. So 14 fouls for Heritage here. And now it's Rigo bringing it up court for Monte Vista. Jensen looking around for an open teammate. Now giving in the post, ball tipped away. Rigo able to scoop it up, gives it to Jensen, loses the ball for a moment, stripped away by Ramirez, and now back come the Patriots. Asher driving, kicking towards the right side. Campbell for three. Will not go. Fight for the rebound, and it's taken in by Monte Vista.
Ken Jensen gets the best of Engelstad off the glass.
And Jensen playing great second half defense against Engelstad. We saw her poke away a pass from behind as well and fighting for the boards there.
She took some licks in the first half. I like the way she's come back here. Some tenacity shown for sure.
Wissinger kicking up top for Daly. They give him the corner for Jensen. 6 on the shot clock. Driving is Jensen. No good. Ball tipped around. Rebound put back up. And it is good. Plus the foul for Jennifer Casper. Her first points of the ball game.
About Jensen driving along the baseline, getting the board there. And a nice put back by Casper. And gets one from the line.
Now Sabrina Engelstad has picked up her 4th personal foul. And we're going to see her sit down.
Rachel Togley out on the court now for Monte Vista.
And we also saw Megan Vernoy check in for Sabrina Engelstad. So we'll see how long she sits with 1:07 remaining here in the third quarter.
And now with Engelstad off the court, this is the time the Monte Vista have to take advantage here in the paint.
As Casper able to connect on her only free throw attempt, she has 3 points. And it is a 6-point lead here with under a minute left to play in the third quarter for Monte Vista. Campbell with it up top. Asher working for it, giving to Barry. Aggressively driving inside. Throws up the shot with contact. Gets it to go.
That's what the Patriots need to get back in this game. Nice touch by Barry.
Wissinger with a long 3. No good. Crowd was ready to explode after that one. A shot no good. Now pressure coming from Monte Vista, but Heritage able to get out of it as Asher working up court. Driving between 2 defenders. Nice dish towards the corner. And shot off the top of the backboard. No good for Vernoy. Rigo working it back up court. With it again, Rigo. Now a 3 with 5 seconds remaining in the third quarter, nailed by Angela Rigo. She has 11 points, and that is how the third quarter will end. And a dramatic third quarter as Monte Vista extends it to a 33-26 lead.
Well, you can see how the pace of this game picks up with Engelstad off the court. Both teams willing to up the tempo a little bit more. But what's crucial now, that's 8 points at the end of each quarter for Monte Vista. And that's really the lead they've got in this game right now.
Yeah, it's been just night and day, really, from the first half to the second half. Monte Vista looked like they were lost out there. Lots of turnovers, lots of bad passes that were getting picked off, particularly by Sydney Berry. And also we saw Aaron Asher getting there and stripping some balls away. So really you start to see Monte Vista, maybe they just had some time to settle down. And you think that during halftime, maybe they were able to kind of shake those jitters off and get themselves settled.
Heritage just 3 points in that third quarter. Monte Vista 15.
You know, it's really amazing just how the complexion of a game can change in one quarter. Both teams just flip-flop there.
You're right, that foul trouble Engelstad currently finds herself in, no doubt weighing on the mind of Coach Swan here. Decision time here with 8 minutes to go, and really now facing the biggest deficit of the game so far.
Yeah, when do you put her back in the ball game? When do you take that gamble? It's got to be stirring through his mind right now as Asher working from up top. Kicks over, they move it around. Barry with it. Campbell looking for someone inside. Now goes cross court to Asher. They go back cross court to Campbell. Looking inside is Vernoy. Catch and shoot, good from the elbow.
It's her first field goal of the game, and now a steal. Oh, unlucky.
Wow. And you still just see that aggression from Asher, able to get in there and make the play.
And almost had that with a back to the bucket, spin off the glass move. That would have been a pretty field goal to be sure.
7:32 remaining in this ball game as Asher able to connect on her first free throw attempt of the evening.
And that's the first point of the game.
For Asher as well, that's correct. She's trying to get her second point, make it a 3-point deficit. And she's not able to connect. Rebound is taken by Jensen. Mustangs nursing a 4-point lead with 7:24 remaining in the ball game. Daly working hard as she gets it over to Rigo. 13 on the shot clock as they dish inside. And nice pass for the streaking player, and the finish is made by Jennifer Casper. Seven minutes remaining here in the third quarter.
Jensen getting the defensive rebound in previous possession and the offensive board as well.
As Campbell able to drill a three from deep on the right wing. Lexi Campbell now has 13 points. And you see Heritage start to ratchet up the pressure against Rigo. Now on the sideline, a little bit of contact coming in, and Campbell might have picked up a foul there. And indeed she did. It's her first.
You get the feeling after Jensen having to work against Engelstad all game, probably likes this matchup she's got right now with Megan Vernoy in the paint.
Inbound pass to Jansen. Working in the post, they dish it to a streaking Wissinger. Layup on the way, and she's able to finish.
How about that ball movement there by Monte Vista? Brilliantly done.
5-point lead with 6.5 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Monte Vista on top as Barry working with it for Heritage. Patriots trying to reestablish their rhythm. Driving is Asher. One-handed floater, no good. And rebound is taken by Monte Vista after a lot of fighting. Rigo taking it, pressed by Barry. Rigo able to spin out. Driving towards the inside. Nice crossover inside the paint, but she can't finish. Heritage with the rebound coming back again. Barry lead to Campbell, driving towards the baseline. Layup underneath, no good, but she's fouled. And free throws upcoming. And they called on Jen Casper. It's 3 personal fouls and 5 team fouls. Campbell said she's 1 of 2 from the line tonight. Make that 2 of 3 as she connects there.
You noted 3 fouls on Jen Casper. How about Sarah Jensen? No fouls in this game so far.
It's an impressive feat when you're facing Engelstad. She's done a great job tonight, no doubt. Campbell connected on her second free throw. She has 15 points. It's a 3-point lead for Monte Vista now. As Rigo was pressed by Barry, lost it out of bounds. Last touch by Barry. 5:46 remains in the ball game. Jansen on the inbound, giving back to Daly. Jansen again. As Wissinger feeling the pressure, has to back off. Pressed by Asher. Asher really trying to fight to get that ball as they dish off to Rigo. Working towards the baseline. Jumper from the left side is good by Rigo. 5:23 remaining in the ball game. Asher kicking out to Campbell. Another long 3 on the way. Short. Rebound Vernoy. Back up. No good. Mustangs coming back. Daly felt the... had a collision, in midcourt with Barry.
Here comes Engelstad back on the court for Heritage.
And they're going to call the foul against Barry. It's her first personal foul. So now you see the personal fouls, or the team fouls, I should say, are going to affect things as Amanda Daly's going to get the 1-and-1 in the penalty. Daly has the first one rattle and then fall in. And Daly off the front iron and in. 10 points for Daly. She's a perfect 4 of 4 from the line. 5:10 remaining in the fourth quarter. 41-34, Monte Vista leads. Asher giving to Barry. Again, it's Asher. Back to Barry again, trying to work towards the paint. Monte Vista collapses around her. Shots high off the backboard. Rebound taken by Engelstad. Trying to work again. Backing up. She kicks over, and a bad pass intercepted by Togle.
Dilworth pressing her all the way there, forcing Engelstad into the mistake.
And you see Monte Vista's defense was able to recognize what Barry had been doing all game and close in with 4 defenders there and force a wild shot. Rigo set here, 10 on the shot clock. It's Dilworth with it, giving off to Casper. 4 on the shot clock. Rigo with the shot. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound is taken by Ramirez. Asher kicking up. Campbell head fakes and driving toward the baseline. Pass thrown behind the player, but is reeled in by Barry. Barry kicking away now. Good pass for Campbell, but she's able to connect on the 3.
She has answered the call for Heritage tonight as Lexi Campbell.
And we just saw Ali Ramirez draw the foul against Jensen.
5 threes now for the senior guard.
Yeah, 18 points for Campbell. She is at a heck of a game.
Indeed.
Jensen's first free throw is good.
Good form on the free throw there. Bending the knees, follow through. Monte Vista impressive from the line tonight.
Jensen misses her next attempt. Rebound taken by Ramirez. And Heritage coming back. 3:48 remains. Asher driving coast to coast. Layup is good. (42-39) with 3:36 remaining. Monte Vista still holding on to the lead. Barry with a strip, and she's going to say last touch, and Barry got knocked hard to the floor as her and Rigo collided. Now Sydney Barry, she is an aggressive player. Really just fearless going after the ball on defense.
Indeed.
Wissinger got around the reach. It looks like by Asher. Rigo with it. And Jensen swings to Dilworth. Dilworth spinning on the baseline. Shot no good. She's fouled. Engelstad can't believe it.
Fifth foul on Engelstad. Coach Swan wants to chat with the official here.
So Vernoy checking in for Engelstad here. Engelstad just walked off the court in a daze. As Dilworth missed it. Both teams not sure if it was a 1-and-1 situation. So timeout taken by Monte Vista here. So now you've taken Engelstad out of the ball game here with 3:19 remaining, and really Monte Vista a chance to take advantage here and try to wrap this game up.
Massive chance. They have to here, especially now with their nemesis off the court, if you like. This is a chance now for Jensen and Dilworth, who really have done an admirable job all game long of double teaming Engelstad and get her into the foul trouble. Again, between the two of them, just 3 fouls on Jensen and Dilworth tonight.
And that's the most surprising stat, and really the most indicative of the great performance between those two players. Engelstad is such a big player and such a great post presence. You honestly would think that both of those players should be the ones in foul trouble. Instead, they have played a masterpiece of a defensive game thus far this evening.
And more importantly, they didn't let it get to them early when Engelstad was having their way with the players in the first half. So all credit to them. They've certainly battled back, and it's paid off now with Engelstad out of the remaining 3:19 of this game.
So Dilworth, who missed her first free throw before the timeout, will be set for her second. 3-point lead with 3:19 remaining in the fourth quarter. Dilworth misses her second attempt. It's rebounded by Ramirez. Asher with it, swinging over to Barry. Asher again up top. They still move it around, trying to find the hole in this defense.
Good job by Togle here to keep Campbell out. She wants the ball, but Togle's doing the best.
Asher driving the lane, shot no good. She's fouled by Dilworth, and free throws upcoming. Now you see Jasmine Dilworth with her 4th personal foul. That gets Amanda Daly up off the bench. Asher hard off the back iron on her first attempt, no good. And Daly actually is going to swap out for Togle. Second attempt good for Asher. 4 points in the ball game for her, and it's a 2-point lead for Monte Vista as they come back the other way. 2:52 remains. Rigo, a wild shot off the baseline, no good. Dilworth going back up with it. She's fouled, shot no good. And free throws upcoming. And they called on Megan Vernoy.
It's her first foul of the game. Again, it shows you the success the Monte Vista have had getting the Patriots into foul trouble.
Dilworth connects. She was 0 of 2 on her last trip.
Between Vernoy, Ramirez, and Engelstad, 9 fouls total. As we mentioned, Jensen Dilworth, just 3.
Dilworth rattles out, no good. Rebound taken by Heritage, trailing by 3 with 2:44 to play. Asher driving, runner in the lane, no good. Put back by Vernoy, no good. Rebound taken by Togle, and Togle trying to work out of a lot of defensive pressure.
She did well there.
Rigo working with it. Kicking towards the corner. Wissinger thought about the 3. Now driving in towards the paint. Has a lane, puts up the shot. She's fouled, plus the basket goes.
And that gets the Monte Vista fans on their feet. How about that play from Wissinger? Thought about the 3 balls you said. Drives into the lane, gets it to go. And this could be a real dagger here.
And Wissinger can't connect. 1 of 3 on the evening. It's a 5-point lead with 2:20 to play. Asher giving out to Campbell. Now they get back to Asher. Berry with it. Vernoy. Now driving is Berry through the lane. Has a seam. Has it blocked. Out of bounds by Dilworth. 13 seconds on the shot clock here. Still Heritage ball. 2:05 remains in the game. Berry press and Rigo a little too aggressive there. Picks up the foul. Only her second. 17 foul. Puts him in the 1-and-1 situation. Berry, a rough night. 1 of 6 from the line so far this evening. Shot is missed, no good. Rebound taken by the Mustangs. Rigo working against Berry. Nice crossover. And Berry still diving aggressively, gets away from it. Lead pass up to Daly. Pressed now by Campbell. 1:48 remaining. Monte Vista going to milk that clock down. There's 12 on the shot clock before Berry with the steal at half court. Back the other way, and the layup is good for Sydney Berry. Monte Vista on the inbounds. Berry almost had another steal. Berry fighting up against Rigo. Rigo driving the baseline. She's hit from behind and takes a hard shot from Megan Vernoy.
And Berry is gassed. Pure hustle there on those previous possessions. You can see it now. Crouched down. Going to take a breath.
And Rigo shooting 2 from the line here. First shot's good for Rigo. 4-point lead with 1:27 remaining. And Rigo can't connect. Dilworth fighting for it. Out of bounds, last touch by Ramirez. Wow.
It looked like Dilworth got a hand on that one. Efficiencies otherwise.
It's Amanda Daly back in the ballgame, replacing Togle. Dish over to Wissinger. It's Daly with it. 1:24 remains. Rigo up top, shot clock down to 20. Rigo had it poked out from behind, I think by Barry. It's 19 on the shot clock here. Jansen inbounds, and Wissinger has it as Asher went out of bounds. Jansen working towards the free throw line. Kicks over to Dilworth. Dangerous pass ruled in by Daly. 3 on the shot clock. She's fouled as Daly goes up. And free throws upcoming. 59 seconds remain.
Daly 4 of 4 from the line.
She indeed is.
Well, this is a play you want shooting from the charity stripe here right now via Monte Vista. Under a minute to go and a 4-point lead.
And a timeout taken here. Now both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. 59 seconds remain. Still a 2-possession game, really anybody's ball game here.
No doubt.
Daly definitely with the game in her hands from the line upcoming here.
Of course, Lexi Campbell's still very much the trump card for this Patriot team. And they're probably beginning to wonder, where did this game get away from them? And the evidence lies in the third quarter when they just managed 3 points in total. But Monte Vista, since the half, have come out the more, I wouldn't say inspired necessarily, but they seem like they have a better plan of what they wanted to do on the court. They've certainly executed it here.
Definitely their plan of attack. You saw it on the defensive side, too. They really were able to solidify inside the paint and really take away the inside games, particularly of Engelstadt and Barry. Daly up with the first free throw. Hits it.
She's just in the zone right now.
Next shot is up, and Daly gets it to go too. Perfect 6 of 6, and she'll sit down as Togle, the defensive substitution in the ballgame, to cover Campbell.
A lot of responsibility on Rachel Togle's shoulders now, the junior. Big task here to take Campbell out of this game.
Asher saved a lot of clock, driving towards the middle. Shot is no good. Rebound taken and passed over to Rigo. Lead pass up. Monte Vista now can run some time off the clock. As Togle was trying to get the ball away, but was intentionally fouled at the end there. .46 seconds remain here. Togle from the line. Her first trip. And misses badly wide right.
Gonna shake that one off.
Next shot, no good. Togle fighting for it. Rebound taken by Ramirez, though. Back the other way comes Heritage. Asher backing off. Deep one from Sydney Berry. Short off the front iron. Rebound taken. And oh, what a move. And Berry got called for the foul. Angela Rigo with the impressive behind the back dribble. And I think Berry just got the foul as she was reaching while falling.
Not the first time that Rigo has shown Berry a couple of moves here tonight.
You know, that's quite an accomplishment when you see how aggressively and how well Berry has been playing on defense. Rigo just missed her first free throw attempt. But Berry has been a very impressive defensive player. Next free throw, no good for Rigo again. Back comes Heritage. Asher looking, giving to Barry. Up top, it's Campbell. Campbell head fakes, driving. Double team now, she's in trouble. Spin and no, she traveled with it. And now 16 seconds remain. See Daly back in the ball game, replacing Togle.
Coach Hirschman wants a timeout. He'll get it. And it's probably time to give him a little credit for the job he's done tonight. Didn't let things get out of hand when Heritage were up 14-8 at one point in the first quarter. But he's been animated the whole game. He's got his message across, and his team has certainly listened.
Yeah, he's definitely had a game plan there in the second half. You know, he was able to see all the issues that he was having, particularly on the defensive side of the ball. And, you know, I mean, I think really for the offense, they just were going to get the rhythm. I don't know that he really had to say too much to them, really just try to let them keep trying to do what they're doing. But defensively, they really were able to seal things out and really make a huge difference there in this ball game. And as you saw, they only scored, as you mentioned, they only scored the 3 points in the third quarter. That's really the big difference in this ball game here with 16 seconds remaining.
It is, and I think two of those points from the free throw line too. So, or one of them at least. So it really not the greatest quarter that Heritage have had this season.
So Monte Vista to inbound here. Quick pass goes in. And finally, they're able to foul Amanda Daly, but not until she takes 2 more seconds off the clock. So Amanda Daly, try to hit at least one, make it a 3-possession game, make it more official here. Daly misses the first.
They've missed their last 5 shots from the line.
But ices a second one. Makes it a 7-point lead, and really that's all that matters. 3-possession game now, much tougher for Heritage with such little time. Barry driving, shot, no good. Rebound taken by the Monte Vista Mustangs. Rigo, pass up ahead, reeled in by Togle, able to get it away to Rigo. And finally she's fouled from behind with 0.1 second remaining.
Mustangs bench just a step and a half onto the court there and whistled just in the nick of time. But Hirschman, both hands in the air. And it's just a formality now for Monte Vista to take their second NCS championship.
Rigo just icing on the cake more than anything. They cross the 50-point mark. Second one missed, and that's going to do it. Your Division I champions are the Monte Vista Mustangs, 50-42. Your final score.
The win over Amador Valley in the semifinal gave them that sort of confidence they needed, especially being down after the first quarter. They remember back to that game and how it feels to beat the team that defeated you twice here in the regular season. And you have to give them credit. They deserve the victory here tonight.
Definitely just a hard-fought game for both sides. Really saw Monte Vista put it together in that second half. After trailing and really just not seeming to have their rhythm offensively or defensively, they were able to clamp down and put the ball game together for themselves. You saw those dangerous passes start to go away. You started to see those lanes not being taken away by the Heritage Patriots. And, of course, you saw Monte Vista on the defensive side, particularly we said over and over again in the paint, the way they were able to shut down Engelstad and at times Sydney Berry.
Jensen, for me, I thought was the most impressive player on the court. Given I feel the biggest assignment of the night to guard Engelstad and really coming out on top in the end. And she didn't even have a foul. I just look over here at the scoreboard. Even though she only had 2 points on the game, those contributions on defense, I think, in particular, one of the driving forces in this Mustang win here tonight.
She certainly had a lot of presence inside. Just a great game for Jensen. Great game, of course, you got to give it to Lexi Campbell. 18 points, hit a lot of threes in this ball game, really showed a lot of heart there, and was it really the spark for her team, particularly in the first half.
Yeah, Campbell, Ramirez, and Engelstad all playing their last game for Heritage tonight. a disappointing end to the season for the Patriots, going 25-4, winning their first BVAL title here in 2012, 2013. But they played an excellent game here tonight. Definitely no reason to hang their head. Unfortunately, beaten by the better team on the night.
And with that, we will leave the stream running here. You can catch the championship ceremonies here. We will step away. For Hans Webb, Lee Craner, and Stephen Davies, this is Joe Lahiff signing off. Again, congratulations to the NCS Division I champions, Monte Vista Mustangs, here on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports.
And don't forget, we'll be right back for the men's Division I final in just a little while. So don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back.